All right, we're going to solve a two-step equation here using algebra steps. And the first thing I like to do is separate both sides of my equal with a segment here, line that I draw in. And the next thing I like to do is identify the term with the variable in it. And the term with the variable in it is 2p. And just making a note, it's a plus 2p. I'm even going to include that sign. It's positive. Just because we're dealing in negatives, you want to always look to the sign to the left of your term to identify if it's positive or negative. In this case, it's a plus, so it's positive 2p. And now I can see that on this side, I need to get rid of this minus 6. All right, this minus 6, the opposite of minus 6 is plus 6. So I'm going to add 6 to both sides of the equation to try to get this term 2p all by itself. So I put my plus 6 on both sides, and I draw this in to separate my problem from the work I'm going to get, the answer I'm going to get from adding 6 to both sides. A negative 6 and a positive 6, when you put them together, make 0. They're opposites. And then I'm left with plus 2p. We don't write the plus in. We just write 2p. And then on this side, I'm going to write it horizontally just so I can see what I'm working with here. And I get negative 42 plus 6. And I'm going to sing the song because I'm adding integers. Same signs, add the two, different signs, subtract. They're different, so I'm going to subtract 42, take away 6 is 36. Keep the sign of the higher number, then you'll be exact. So my answer is negative 36 on the right side. Now I'm going to highlight my variable, and I'm going to get rid of this coefficient that's being multiplied to it. The opposite of multiplying by 2 is dividing by 2. We use a fraction bar in algebra to divide. We don't use this symbol. We don't want to see that. So it's 2p divided by 2 equals negative 36 divided by 2. Now I'm going to do the math. Well, 2 divided by 2 is 1. So I get 1p. And then negative 36 divided by 2 is negative 18. A negative divided by a positive is a negative. 36 divided by 2 is 18. So now we'll run a check to make sure 18 makes this equation true. I'm going to put negative 6 plus 2 times negative 18. Will that give me negative 42? Now I'm just going to do the math on this side and just keep bringing the negative 42 down on the right side and hope they're the same when I'm done. Negative 6 plus, well, 2 times 18, I'm going to go off to the side, and I get 16, carry the 1, 36, negative 36. A positive times a negative is a negative. Positive 2 times negative 18 is a negative. 2 times 18 is 36. I'm going to say, hey, does that get me negative 42? Well, I got to do some addition. Same signs, add the 2. These are the same, so I'm going to add them together. 36 and 6, 12, carry the 1, is 42. And since they're both negative, it's negative 42. And that does equal what's on the right side, negative 42. So the right side matches the left side. That means that our solution to this equation is negative 18.